What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Today we are going to be shiny hunting for Terrakion. I still have not found Latias, but I did find a Terrakion hyperspace. So we're gonna do Terrakion as well as continuing Kyogre. We're getting pretty close to 2,000 encounters on Kyogre. We're actually gonna hit 1,500 today, which, if we hit 1,500, Kyogre then becomes the longest legendary hunt I've ever done in Ultra Sun and Moon. Personally, my personal best right now is Articuno taking 1,554. I'm pretty sure that was the exact number, 1,554. So if we go over that today on Kyogre, then Kyogre becomes my longest hunt in Ultra Sun and Moon. So yeah, what's going on? Wow, what's going on? Finn, Rayquaza, Laidaway, welcome in everybody. Jeppe, are you sure your back will be able to handle push-ups? I can do push-ups, trust the process, bro. I remember in high school we had to do a push-up challenge in gym class, and I did, like, it was to see how much push-ups you could do in 1 minute. I did 64 push-ups in a minute. That was also in high school, and I was like maybe 120 pounds back then. I'm 145, maybe even 150 now. So it's definitely gonna be harder, but I'll do push-ups till failure. I know I could do at least 30. I know I could do, or maybe 20 at least. Maybe not 30, but I know at least I could do 20. With proper form too. I can do them with proper form. Boom. Should I make that smaller? I should, shouldn't I? Boom. Okay. We got the Terrakion sprite. Terrakion is super easy. You literally just use this Holovator. You go back in. And then you see if it's shiny. And then you just repeat that process over and over and over and over again. So I did this twice last night. Like I used 2 full donuts twice. Just to test out the shiny hunt. And I phased 2 times already on Terrakion. I got 2 shiny Scrafty, which I had to kill off to keep my donut. But yeah, I've phased twice already. So yeah. My girlfriend is in the chat. I need to start working out more. Honestly, same. Same. I've been really lacking in the gym recently because I'm just so busy with YouTube stuff and work. And also, I owe the gym money, first of all. I owe the money. I haven't been to the gym since November. So I need to pay my membership. I have it set where I don't pay online, I pay in person. And because I haven't been there in 2 months, the next time I go to the gym, I have to pay for 2 months just so I could enter. I have to pay for December and for January. And it's $30 a month, so I have to pay $60 the next time I go to the gym. So I pretty much wasted 2 months of my membership. So yeah. I'm just kind of hoping that if I don't go and just wait for my membership to cancel, then I don't have to owe money. And I just never go back. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Or I'm hoping for like maybe if I skip a few payments, they'll just cut my membership completely. That's what I'm hoping. Because I'm paying for an expensive membership for no reason and I barely go. I'm drawing more of those reaction images you love. Send them over when they're done. I almost just fell off the roof. Staring at chat. Staring at chat instead of staring at the shiny hunt. By the way, chat, next week we're going back to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I used this week as a test week. You know, my first 3 streams with this PC. All 3 streams went absolutely phenomenal. I could actually see my stats on OBS. My old PC was using 100% CPU usage to stream. This one's only using 24%. And it's doing it better. So we can definitely stream on Twitch next week. The only thing I'm scared of, the only reason why I didn't want to do it this week is because, chat, I have like the shittiest Wi-Fi in the world. And when I got this PC, when I was downloading all of my stuff, when I would try to download games, apps it worked fine, but games like Fortnite, Minecraft, Call of Duty, whatever, my Wi-Fi would crash. Like my Wi-Fi would just stop. And then we'd have to reboot the Wi-Fi every single time I would try to download something. Like it would overload my router. So I'm afraid that streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time is gonna cause that. Especially too because there's some days that my brother works from home. He needs the Wi-Fi. He has the Ethernet cable. I'm not even on Ethernet. If I cut the Wi-Fi, I'm ruining his work. You know? So it's high stakes. And there's some days where my brother finishes work at 7:30. So that's why I wanted to use this week as a test stream. Alace, welcome in. I'm trying to shiny hunt Freaky. Nice, bro. What are you shiny hunting? Oh my god. I also have to spend like the rest of the weekend pretty much trying to make the Twitch stream look good. I made a new layout and I think it looks good. It just obviously could be better. And I want to put more to it, like animations and stuff. So I need to work on that. Also have to pay attention how much calories I have. While doing dual hunting with this hunt is like kind of hard. The shiny hunt Terrakion is really easy, but there's a lot of movements, a lot of hand movements. Are we still doing something this weekend? Yes, we are. It's our 6-year anniversary on Monday, chat. On Monday is me and Julia's 6-year anniversary. I feel like shiny Terrakion is gonna be super noticeable, dude. I feel like I don't even have to pay too much attention. Okay. Wow. I just saved myself. So proud of you guys. I appreciate it, bro. I guarantee we've already phased. I guarantee if I go check, we already phased. It sucks because I can't catch any of the phases because I need to keep my donut. Crispy was good, bro. I guarantee we phase though. I kind of want to check. Chat, watch this. Phase number 3 is already gonna be here. Is it one of these guys? No. So watch us. Watch. We definitely phased here. Yeah, I heard Sparks. We phased. Which one is shiny? This one. So we're on phase number 3 for Terrakion. That's my 3rd phase while going for Terrakion. It sucks because I can't catch it, or else the next time I soft reset, I'll only have 900 calories. Psychotic, what's good? Our 2-year anniversary's coming too. Oh my god. Kartana, check. How much encounters are you at for that now? Chat, Mario Kart music is always the best music to play on streams. I don't care what anyone says. I might add a Mario Party playlist too. Because there's some good ass songs in Mario Party. Not sure, but I'm close to going over odds. God damn. With Shiny Charm or without Shiny Charm? I would assume you're with Shiny Charm if you're close to going over odds. Because 400 DAs is not something you could do in a week. You know. So I'm assuming you have the charm. I keep forgetting that today's Thursday. Keep forgetting. My new work schedule, I'm working Saturdays and I have Mondays off. So my work days is Tuesday to Saturday instead of Monday to Friday. I still have a 2-day weekend, just my weekend is Sunday, Monday. So for me it feels like Wednesday, but it's actually Thursday. So yeah. At least I have Monday off. I'm so happy I have Mondays off, chat. I am so happy I have Mondays off. With shiny charm? Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, if you don't have the shiny charm, you're about to be over odds. That's tough. It's 400 DAs. Is crazy. We hit like goal, chat. Let's go. Let's see if we got a shiny. No. I'm gonna reset now anyway because we only have 200 calories left. Actually, wait. Before I reset, let's see if we ended up phasing again. I'm just setting up new light goal right now. Boom. Boom. Light goal 20. Let's see if we phase the second time during this one run. None of those guys are shiny. I know there's one shiny Scraffy here. There's two. No, that's not shiny. That one is. Yeah, we still only phased once. That's our third phase overall, though. That's my third phase overall. Oh, let's keep on going. The normal odds are 300, not 400. I'm pretty sure it's 1 in 400. I remember everyone saying like 1 in 400 for Dynamax Adventures. And then with Shiny Charm, it's 1 in 100. Hey, Crispy, I appreciate the 5, my guy. Hey, that $5 is gonna help me like crazy this month because I'm not getting paid for my internship. Oh my god. I appreciate it, my guy. Hey, Boo, keep up the good work. By the way, sexy PCs. Oh my god. W Crispy. Chat, if you guys are not subbed to Crispy, go sub to him, man. He's also a PokeTuber. He live streams Dynamax Adventures like almost every day. I think Sundays is the only day he doesn't stream. So go check him out. Oh my god. Okay. I fell off the roof. I was touching my 3DS. Imagine I phased already. Yeah, it didn't. If I would have phased already, I would end up just catching it. Because we still have a lot of time on the donut. Canary, welcome in. Canary here. Canary is my favorite character in ZA. Ralph, what's good, bro? What is good, my guy? Dude, doing the 3DS hunt while doing this hunt is so tricky to do at the same time. Because Terrakion, although it's such an easy shiny hunt, there's so much movements. Plus I have to make sure I'm always going back on the Holovator and I'm not falling off the roof. I'm better than Iono. My Mega Electros is better than Iono's frog wearing a shiny hat. Mega Electros is actually really cool though, I won't lie. Saffron, what's good, bro? Like, it has such a basic design, but it looks so much better than the original. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Mega Electros, it's such a basic design, but it looks so good compared to the original. Like, it adds so much more compared to the original. I think my favorite new Mega, though, in the main game, because my favorite new Mega is 100% Raichu X. But if we're excluding DLC, and I'm like just main game, my favorite new Mega is by far Palucha, or I really like Fallings. I really like Mega Fallings. I just think it's really cool. The fact that they all just stand up on each other, it's really sick. Hey, Saffron gifted a member. I appreciate it, my guy. Who won? Deja won. She's been in streams a few times. I appreciate it, Saffron. Chat, W Saffron in the chat. Everyone put W Saffron right now. Let's go, dude. I appreciate all the support, chat. All of the support. How come that didn't count towards our counter? Oh, why is it set to 10 super chats? It's supposed to be... Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? What happened to the goal? Why is it broken? The goal is supposed to say for 5 members, I'll do push-ups till failure. That should count as 1. I don't know why it's not. The golden update with Crispies or Saffron. Well, Crispies was a donation, not a member gift. The goal is for member gift. But for some reason, an update. That's weird. Okay, I'm still gonna count it. I'm still gonna count it. We're 1 out of 5 in my eyes. Oh, push-ups, you say. If we get 5 gifted, yeah. Which we're at 1 now. But for some reason it's not counting. No shiny Terrakion. When I saw Mega Lucario Z for the first time, I immediately changed my shop for Lucario. Yeah, even me. As soon as I got the Mega Stone for Lucario Z, I immediately put it on my Lucario. Okay, that's not shiny. I thought that was shiny for a sec. No shiny yet. Oh my god, bro! Saffron with the 5 gifted, bro! I appreciate that so much, my guy. Dude, that is crazy. Congrats to the winners. That is crazy. Hey, a mod snipe. Yeah, Totodile got one. We sniped him and he immediately showed up. Goddamn, bro showed up immediately. Well, I gotta do push-ups till failure now. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. Push-ups till failure. I don't know how long it's been since I've done push-ups, but it's been a while. It has been a while. All right, chat. Are y'all ready? Wait, no. Hold up. There we go. All right, chat. You guys asked for this, so you're gonna receive it. Push-ups till failure. Let's see how much I can do. All right. I hope I'm gonna be in frame. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I did 30. I did 30. That's pretty good. Oh my god. Dude, I used to be able to do 64 in a minute. I remember in high school in gym class, we had to see how much push-ups we could do in 1 minute, and I did 64 in a minute. I was dead after 15, by the way. After 15, I was so dead. But yeah, 30 is actually pretty good. Yeah. Huh. My arms are burning. I haven't been to the gym in a while either. I don't know why the goal's not counting. I'm gonna close the goal because we hit it. We hit the goal, so I'm gonna close the goal. All right. Holy crap. What do I hunt? Go for a legendary, bro. Join the club. Join the club. Holy, oh my god, chat, you know what? I just tomorrow I'm doing deliveries all day. Tomorrow, because I have no more videos to edit at work, so tomorrow I'm helping around to do the deliveries. 29 more push-ups than I can do, lol. Yeah, 30's pretty good, to be fair. We need to come up with a new goal because I can't do push-ups again. I won't be able to do push. Oh, wait. What if we do plank? Should I plank? The next goal should be planking. I don't know if you guys have ever done a plank before. It is rough. The longest I've ever done a plank for was like 1 minute and 10 seconds. Like it wasn't that long, but even that's really hard to do. Oh my god. Was I in frame for that, by the way, chat? Was I even in frame? Yeah, Wild, you should eat, man. Even my chest is burning. We got a decent workout in. Psychotic, welcome back. Yeah, we could see you. Okay, good. Good. Let's set a new goal. Let's do plank. Gift goal, we'll go for 5 members again if we get another 5 members. I will plank for as long as I can. How do you spell plank? Is it P-L-A-N-K? How do you spell plank? Okay. Wait, is it even called planking, or am I thinking of that weird meme from like 2015? Plank workout. Yeah, it's called planking. Okay. There we go. It's our goal. All right. If we manage to get another 5, if we manage to get another 5 gifted, I'll plank for as long as I can. Oh my god, where's the holovator? Chat. It's also our 1,500th Kyogre encounter. Oh my god. Chat, I'm so out of breath. After those push-ups, I need to get back in the gym, man. 1,500? Not shiny. We're 54 encounters away from Kyogre being the longest Ultra Sun and Moon soft reset hunt I've ever done. Did we phase? Most probably. No. Wow. We surprisingly didn't phase this turn. That is crazy. That's the first time I didn't phase on this donut. Guys, my hand is like shaking. I'm like trembling, bro. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so out of breath. All right. Welcome back, Elise. You missed me doing 30 push-ups. All thanks to Saffron. Called, how many were you planning on? Camillo, welcome in. I have Terrakion shiny. Nice. This is gonna be my first ever shiny Terrakion when I get one. I've never shiny hunted one before. Trade? I don't do trades, man. I'm sorry, bro. Chat, I'm so dead after doing those push-ups. That, you know what? Those push-ups were... I did 30. 30 is a very good amount. That's a wake-up call to me. For me, that was a wake-up call. Sent you the screen recording. I'll check it out after. I could really go for pizza right now. Dude, I've been craving a burger for a while, man. I want a burger, like real bad. A nice burger. After I just did 30 push-ups. This weekend, we could get a burger. Well, today on stream, I realized I need to go back to the gym. I just need to wait till I start getting paid for my job. Because my internship, I don't get paid for it right now. Because I'm an intern. I'm only an intern for another week and 2 days. Tomorrow's Friday, and then Saturday I work. And then next week's my last week of internship. So yeah. You earned it, lol. I earned a burger. I appreciate the 5, dude. That was crazy. Now, can we get the shiny luck? Is the big question. Could we get the shiny luck? And honestly, I'd rather get Terrakion than Kyogre. Because Kyogre is the only legendary I need to hunt for on the 3DS for the Mega Hunt. We're not even supposed to be doing Terrakion. We're only doing it because I can't find a Latias for the life of me. So I need a shiny hunt for Terrakion, Virizion, you know, just so I could finally find a Latias. I'm playing the DLC now. Nice. Does that mean you finally finished the main story? Like the main game? I just walked off the roof. Honestly, the one I'm looking the least forward to shiny hunting is Virizion, just because you can't even see it. You just can't see if it's shiny. Unless you go up on the roof. So I won't even know if I'm like properly resetting it. Like, I'm not even gonna be able to tell. Oh, those push-ups made me tired. Shadow, what's good? Let's see if I phased. I definitely did somewhere. Most probably Scrafty. No, I didn't. I did not phase. We're still 3 phases deep though. I've gone 3 shiny Scrafty doing this, so. Chat, next stream I gotta find some Mario Party music. I gotta get like a Mario Party playlist. By the way, chat, I actually today, whoa, I almost fell off the roof. Today I upgraded my YouTube Premium subscription. I went from YouTube Premium Lite to actual YouTube Premium. Because I figured I'm like, I've always wanted YouTube Premium. So I originally started with Premium Lite because I'm like, okay, it's just ad-free. Premium Lite was $7 a month and all you get from is ad-free videos. So I'm like, okay, let me get Premium Lite. Dude, I swear to God, YouTube, I am a huge YouTube viewer. I'm like, I watch YouTube maybe like 12 hours a day every day. Like, I'm being honest. I always have a YouTube video running in the background, whatever I'm doing. I'm actually watching my own live stream on my iPad right now just to make sure it's not laggy. You know, I'm an active YouTube user. So I'm like, okay, let me go ad free. I loved it. I loved it. But the thing I've always hated about YouTube, especially on mobile, is the fact that if you close the YouTube app, you can't keep watching your video. With YouTube Premium, not Premium Lite, with the actual premium version, you could do that. And you could download your videos so you could watch them when you don't have Wi-Fi. So I'm like, you know what? Let me upgrade. And oh my God, I used it today at work and I swear to God, it's my favorite expense I pay for. It's my favorite monthly payment. It's my favorite monthly payment is YouTube Premium. And now because I could download videos, This would have been really good for my old PC. I can now download all of my like background music that I use for my streams, and I can play them through the downloaded version, so it's not using as much of my RAM. Like, it's not using as much memory. So I could even go harder on my streams. I just press B instead of A. Oh, okay, there we go. I need to eat, but it's so damn cold outside. I know, dude, it's crazy, especially here, dude. It's like thunderstorming for the next like 3 days. Where I live, we're currently in the middle of a blizzard. I walk to work because my job is like right next to where I live. Dude, I almost fell like maybe 4 times because there's ice on the sidewalk and there's snow on top of the ice, so you don't even see the ice. Dude, I almost slipped about 4 or 5 times. I literally almost wiped out today. Like, it was crazy. Even coming home, I almost took a huge wipeout walking home. And tomorrow, the snow is gonna be worse. Thunderstorming? Did I say thunderstorming? I meant to say snowstorming. Did I say thunderstorm on accident? Because I meant to say snowstorm. Alright, we got 300 calories left. If I find a shiny Terrakion, I won't be able to catch it. So let's see if I phased. Surprisingly, no. I did not phase. Cool. I did say thunderstorm. Okay, I meant to say snowstorm. I meant to say snowstorm. All right. I'm also really hungry. I'm just waiting for my mom to finish cooking because my mom's cooking dinner right now. So I'm waiting for dinner, but I'm starving. I haven't eaten since lunch, which my lunch was at 12. So I haven't eaten since 12. And it's currently 6, so I haven't eaten anything in 6 hours. Seems like no one in this stream has eaten, including myself. Like, none of us have eaten today. Well, I ate today. I just haven't eaten since my lunch break. I had a nice big sandwich for lunch. Pretty sick. And I had a Coke. And then I went to the gas station. I bought some candy. That was my lunch. And then my boss came back from a meeting with a bunch of chocolates. So I had a few chocolates. All I had was a coffee today. You keep telling Wild to eat, but you yourself haven't eaten. I was leaning on my mom's desk and leaned too far back. God damn. Chat, the chair that they gave me at work is broken. Like, the seat wobbles, but only on one side. So sometimes, like, when I sit down, the seats will just tilt like this. It never goes further than this, though. Like, it never goes like, it just tilts like this. So sometimes, every time I sit down, I just go like this. It's like I'm about to fall every time I sit on that chair. Because I keep forgetting that that chair is broken. I really hope that, like, they give me a new chair when I have, like, a proper office. I really hope they give me a new chair. Pro Hero Deku, welcome in. What's your favorite Pokemon? My Lucario and Groudon. My favorite Pokemon is Mew. My top 3 is Mew, Pikachu, and Greninja. That's probably my top 3. Mew, Pikachu, and Greninja. Or no, you know what? I don't even like Greninja that much anymore. I think my top 3 has changed. I think my top 3 favorite Pokemon is Mew, Pikachu, and Piplup now. I think that's my top 3. I started to like Piplup a lot more than Greninja. Like, Greninja's cool and all, but Piplup is like, just even in the anime, man, Piplup has like the best personality. I think Piplup has entered my top 3. And it's now Mew, Pikachu, and Piplup. That's my top 3. Oh, nice choices for Pokemon. I respect your options. I appreciate it, man. I used to love Groudon too. Groudon, when I was a kid, Groudon was actually like my second favorite Pokemon. When I was a kid, my top 3 was Gengar, Groudon, and I think Mewtwo. I didn't like Mew back then. I liked Mewtwo better. Now I like Mew so much more. Mew is mainly my favorite Pokemon because of its shiny. I won't lie. Like, that's one of the main... That's my favorite thing about Mew, is its shiny. Like, and also it's such a majestic ass Pokemon, dude. Like, Mew just has like aura. It's literally the ancestor of all Pokemon. And it has ties to Ditto, conspiracy theories. I don't know if that's true, but people think Ditto is like a failed attempt at creating Mew or something like that. Because they also have the exact same shiny. Yeah, when I was a kid, Groudon was my second favorite Pokemon. And Gengar was my favorite. On my old iPod Touch, I had a Gengar case for my iPod. I used to be a huge fan of Gengar. And it was mainly because of Mega Gengar. That's why I was a huge fan of Gengar as a kid. It was because of Pokemon XY. Gengar is technically my first ever shiny Pokemon. Because in Pokemon XY, there was a mystery gift event that gave you a shiny Mega Gengar. And I remember I used it for my playthrough. And that's where I fell in love with Gengar. Welcome in, TJ. I'm sure we phased this turn. We are almost over the amount of encounter. Whoa, I can't talk. We're almost over the amount of encounters it took me to get shiny Articuno in Ultra Sun and Moon. Like I said before, the longest shiny hunts I've ever done in Ultra Wormholes in Ultra Sun and Moon was 1,554 encounters to get shiny Articuno. That is the longest hunt I've ever done in Ultra Sun and Moon before. Kyogre might be longer. We're like less than 20 away from reaching that. We're 16 away. Now 15 away. What? Oh. I changed my 3D modeling class. Did you join the graphic design class? Oh my god, bro. At least I could check if I phased. I did not phase. I'm just gonna reset this donut because we're at... I phased somewhere. Just heard shiny sparks. None of these guys. Did I get Terrakion? I heard shiny sparks. Okay, it's not Terrakion. No, I heard sparks. Unless it was the Mario Kart music throwing me off. It could just be that. Yeah, it's most probably just the Mario Kart music that threw me off. Whatever it is, it's getting killed off because I need to go for Terrakion. That's next year. I changed it to a study period. Nice. That's pretty much just a free period. That's what I would use it as. If I ever had one of those. Okay, let me get this off my chest. I hate the 3D modeling teacher. Is that your only reason of leaving it? To be fair though, when I was in high school, my care for a certain class determined on who I had as a teacher. Like, me personally, I wouldn't take the class seriously unless I had a teacher that I liked. If there was a teacher that I didn't like, then I just wouldn't try in that class. Because I never wanted to put up with the teacher. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, 3D modeling sounds cool. Honestly, it doesn't. It doesn't really sound all that cool. Unless like you wanna become like a video game developer. Or it doesn't even have to be a video game developer. Like you can 3D model for like, let's say a new energy drink brand comes out and they need like a commercial. You know, you could do the 3D modeling for it. That's what 3D modeling is. It's not. We actually did that at my school. Well, I never did that, but there's a program for it at my the school I went to for graphic design. There's a program for 3D modeling. Barely anyone took it, but we had it. Oh my god, bro. Let me stop falling. Okay. That was a waste of a Pokeball. Just gonna ask the ladies, bro. She has had her for the whole school year so far. God damn. That's the worst, man. When you know there's a bad teacher and you have them for multiple classes. I've had my fair share of horrible teachers, though. The worst teacher I've ever had in my whole school career was my music teacher in elementary school. The entire... Actually, no, that's not the worst. My arts teacher in elementary school. The whole school hated her, and she got fired at one point because she told off a kid. Like, I remember one of my friends, we had this art teacher from like grade 1 to grade 3. So we're toddlers with this teacher. We are toddlers with this teacher. Okay. And I remember my friend did a drawing once, and the teacher straight up told him, he's like, it's horrible. Like, she was critiquing it like that. Like a 6-year-old kid drew a picture in art class, and you're telling them it's horrible. They're 6 years old. It's gonna be stick figures. What, like, what do you expect? Picasso? Like, you expect the Mona Lisa from a 6-year-old? Like, no, you're getting stick figures. Like, come on. But yeah, I remember that teacher too. She was like proper obese. Like proper obese. There was one time she broke the chair she was sitting in, and no one was able to lift her up. So the office, this is a true story, by the way. It happened when I was in grade 4. The office had to call down the entire 6th grade class to help pick her off of the ground, pick her up off of the ground. Like, she was proper obese. And you know what's crazy? I found out like a few years ago what she's doing today, because she got fired from my elementary school for literally telling off the like first graders because she's saying their art is shit, yet they're in 1st grade. You know, she ended up getting liposuction to get all of her fat out. It's a surgery you can do. It's a surgery for like 500 plus pounders to get rid of all of the fat. And now she's a ballet dancer, or like a ballet instructor. Which is so crazy. But yeah. That actually happened, by the way. That's a true story, guys. That happened in my elementary school. Oh my god. Tren, what's up? Finn, welcome back. Snorlax used to ballet dance. Dude, I'm being fully honest when I say, though, this teacher was genuinely a walking Snorlax. Like, I'm being honest. Dude, and she used to have, like... I'm not gonna get graphic here. But she used to have stains on her behind. Brown stains. On her pants. So yeah. This teacher got made fun of a lot. I had a teacher who sided with my bullying in elementary school and hated my guts, even though she was aware of the things they would do to me. Yeah, teachers favorite students. That's like a normal thing. Then there was also my music teacher, which I don't know if I should say what my friends did to her. Some people know though. Oh, by the way, Kyogre is officially my longest hunt in Ultra Sun Moon. So yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say what happened because I'm not the one that did it. I was a witness. But I'm not the one that did it. One of my friends, well, I'm not friends with him anymore, but one of the people I was friends with back then, this music teacher used to she was one of those teachers that would just yell and yell and yell and did nothing but yell. Like you never ever saw them be nice to another person. Like even coworkers, she used to yell at the other teachers too. Like she was one of those teachers where you would just never ever see them be nice to another person. We phased twice, maybe. No, we got one. Okay, we phased again. That's our 4th or 5th phase at this point. But one of my friends decided to put an entire bottle of hand sanitizer in her coffee. And because coffee is super strong, she didn't realize. So she drank the bottle of hand sanitizer that was in her coffee without knowing. And she didn't show up to school for 2 weeks because she had to get her stomach pumped. So yeah. She actually quit like 2 years after I graduated elementary school because a student pushed her down the stairs and she broke her ankle. So yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot that happened. But yeah, 2 years after I graduated, a student pushed her down the stairs, and she broke her ankle, and after that she quit. She quit working for my elementary school. So yeah, a teacher getting bullied. Well, you'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised, man. Especially my generation. I don't know, like, cause I know Ralph, you're a millennial. You're not Gen Z. I think your generation was still the era of, you know, you talk back to your teacher, whatever, you'll get expelled, stuff like that. My era, it's like, because I don't want to get political, but because everyone these days, like, you have to be careful with what you say and stuff like that nowadays, because a lot of things that weren't a sensitive topic back then are a sensitive topic today. So you can't do a lot. Like, nowadays teachers are not even allowed to yell at students, by the way. I heard that in elementary schools, teachers are not allowed to yell at students anymore, which is crazy. That's like, come on, like even yelling, you're not allowed to do anymore. But yeah, teachers are not allowed to yell or raise their voice at a student anymore. So now students are just ruthless nowadays. Like, students are just ruthless now, because they pretty much, because the teachers are so limited of what they can do as punishments now, majority of the time the students just get away with the shit they do. So nowadays in schools, it's like It's crazy, and it's like prison yards. It's like prison yards, but the prisoners don't get consequences for doing bad things. That's what schools are like nowadays. Because teachers are not allowed to punish students anymore. But yeah. So now it's reversed. It's the teachers that actually get shit on by the students nowadays. Nowadays it's the teachers that are actually getting bullied by the students. Like, I remember when I was in elementary school, God forbid I would talk back to a teacher, you know? I didn't even have to, like, there was a time I almost got in trouble because I flipped off one of my teachers, but I got let off easy because my mom worked at my elementary school, so I used to get special privileges there. Because my mom was an employee there, so I got away with a lot of stuff in elementary school because I had privileges there because my mom worked there. But yeah, like, dude, I remember if I used to talk back to a teacher, dude, we used to get grabbed. Like, we used to full on get grabbed, pulled close to them, and they would scream at us in their face. I'm like, God damn. You can't do that now. Now if you touch a student, they can get fired. So now if you think of it, nowadays in schools, dude, the students have all the power over the teacher. The teachers have no power anymore. It's the students have all of the power now in schools. That's why, like, I have no idea why some people's passions are to be teachers. Like, I just feel like like, I know what it's like to be a student, okay? And I wasn't a troublemaker, but I was friends with the troublemakers, and I caused some trouble myself. You know, I wasn't a troublemaker, but I caused trouble, and I got in trouble. I've been suspended a few times, you know. But I wasn't one of those troublemakers that was getting in shit every single day. I was one of those where it was maybe like once every month or two I'd get in trouble for something I did. I wasn't a huge troublemaker, but I caused trouble, you know. So I was one of those sane ones where I'm like, okay, I understand why I like what I did wrong, whatever. Like, I'm not like those other troublemakers where they just do shit to do shit and they don't care, you know. So I understand the teacher's POV as well, and like, now looking back, seeing the stuff that those teachers had to go through, like, oh my god, man. Like, a part of me just thinks, why do people even want to become teachers? Like, there's a part of me that genuinely thinks that, like, why do people want to become teachers? It just feels like there's way more cons than there is pros to being a teacher. The only pro, I swear to God, the only pro I could think of is that you get a week off for spring break, you get 2 weeks off for Christmas, and you get a month to 2 months off for summer break. So you have huge vacations as a teacher. That's like the only major benefit I could think of. And by the way, that benefit comes with that pro comes with a con, because they don't get paid for those vacations. So that pro comes with a con. You don't get paid for 2 months, you know. That's why most people who are teachers have a rich husband or a rich wife. You know. Yeah, stopping the 8th grade, I had a freaky teacher. Yeah, some people get those weirdo teachers where you question why they're not in jail. But yeah. Yeah, part of me just thinks, why do people even want to be teachers? you get those long ass vacations, but they're unpaid. Most of the time you're getting like possibly beaten by students every single day. You have to deal with the students. You know, if you're a high school teacher, you have to deal with the dumb shit the degenerates do. And if you're an elementary school teacher, you have to deal with having a headache all the time over the screaming that children do on a daily. The screaming and the crying. That's what it is. If you're an elementary school teacher, you have a headache because of noise. Because children are loud. If you're a Wild thing it just monetized. No, if he says it in chat, it's fine. It's if I say it, it's not fine. It might even not even go through whatever he says in chat. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and if you're a high school teacher, you have the headache of worrying if you're gonna be alive. You know? Dude, I remember in my science class once, this was during COVID, okay? I was a part of this one. Me and 3 other people in my science class. This is back when we had to wear masks, okay? We would rip the strings off of the face masks. Because the chairs were plastic, you can make a pretty good saw out of the strings of the of the masks. So we would saw the chair. We did this was like a 2-week-long mission, and the teacher had no idea about it. This was a 2-week-long mission. My friend that used to sit behind me, I would supply him the masks, and he would be cutting my chair, the backrest off. He would cut the backrest completely in half for my chair. And then when it was finally cut in half 2 weeks later, this is the part that I wasn't doing. I did the cutting part of the chair, but this is the part that I wasn't a part of. The guy who sat in front of me was a huge troublemaker. So when he saw that we finally cut the chair in half, he took it and he threw it at the teacher. But it was horrible timing. It was literally horrible timing. The teacher had no idea whatsoever. The teacher had no idea. How he got in trouble was because when he threw it, a social worker walked in the room. Like one of those social workers. She walked in the room as the guy threw the chair. So she saw everything. And then he got suspended for it. He didn't snitch on me or my friend who was sitting behind me. But yeah. That's what happened. Why are schools even a thing? Honestly, like that's a genuine question. That is a genuine question. I do think, like, I don't know. I think the world would definitely be a safer place if everyone was homeschooled. Like if schools were all just done from home, it would definitely be a safer place. You know? But I feel like you need school. You need school for the experience. That's what it is. You need school for the experience. You know, getting to, you know, hang out with friends and like just meeting a bunch of people, going to school every day. Like, my favorite parts of school was hanging out with my friends. Like, I didn't care about the actual classes. Like, now look, I've been a graduate for almost 3 years now, and I haven't done a single thing with my diploma. Like, by the way, the career I went into and the schooling I did not even require a high school diploma. So why did I go through all that effort to get one? Like, realistically, because the job I'm in and the school I went to get the job I have now did not require a high school diploma. I just did one to get one, you know? And not only just getting the diploma, the stuff I learned. I don't fucking remember I don't remember anything. All of the math that I had to do, all of that extreme math, I haven't used it once. Since the day I finished high school, I have not used it once. All of those, like, science stuff I had to learn, you know, I never used them either. Okay, maybe that, yeah, I use, you know, there's obviously, you use math and you use science every single day. You use science to boil water, if you think of it, because you need it to go up to 100 degrees, and you learn that in science class. But like, the stuff I actually physically did in science, like Ohm's law, and learning how to do Ohm's law, which is like doing math but with watts and voltages. Bro, what? I'm not an electrician. I'm not an engineer. I've never used that since high school. You know, learning circuits and all that. We did that in science class. I haven't used that once. You know, the stuff I have, the science that I learned in school that I do use on a day-to-day basis is the common sense stuff, like boiling water, you know, and stuff like that. I everything else, I like, when am I ever gonna dissect a frog in my life? That's another thing too. When am I ever gonna dissect a frog? You know? Like, why did I learn that? I get it, it's to see the organs, but like, also, when am I ever gonna see human organs? The reason why you dissect the frog is because their organs are in the same like areas as the human, so you get to see it. When am I ever gonna see an opened human being? I'm not a psychopath. Like, that's another thing too. Why did we learn all this, realistically? And then the stuff that you actually need to know for life, I don't know. I'm 21 years old in a month. I don't know how to pay taxes. My dad does it for me. You know, ever since I started working, I've been getting income tax papers in the mail. I have no idea what to even do with them. My dad does them for me. I don't know what to do. And that's a super important thing that you have to do every year, or else you'll get fined or go to jail for not paying your taxes. I didn't learn it in school. It's so weird. Plus, another thing too, why didn't we learn laws? I don't even know the laws of the country I live in. I might be breaking the law, doing something without even knowing I'm breaking the law. I didn't learn the laws. I feel like that's something that should be taught. You know, the things you can and can't go to jail for where you live, that should be something that you learn in school. Or the stuff that you could get fined for, that should be something you learn in school. Instead, they teach you a bunch of useless stuff that again, all of the super crazy stuff, like, bro, Canadian history. I learned that I'm in Canada, so I learned Canadian history. I don't remember a single thing. Does it matter? No, that's history. It's not present. It's cool to know that, but it's not necessary. You know? I almost just fast traveled. That would have screwed everything up. I cast shiny luck. I hope we receive it. We're almost at 1,600. Okay, I guess I could check if I phase. Half of us are gonna be McDonald's workers no matter what you teach. Okay, we did phase. I'm not gonna catch it though. That's phase number 5, I believe. That is in fact phase number 5. But yeah, you know what I noticed? It's school teaches you a lot of useful things, but it's only useful depending what career path you go into. That's where it's useful. Like for me, for example, I'm in graphic design. The thing I learned throughout high school that it actually has a use to what I do today is when I was in art class in my second to last year of high school, we learned how to use Photoshop. We had a whole like month to do Photoshop, and we did photography too. We learned photography and we learned how to use Photoshop in high school. We did that. Those are two things that I do in my career, whether it's for YouTube or graphic design. Those are two things that I actually do in graphic design: photography, and I use Photoshop. Other than those two things, I haven't learned anything in high school that I still use today. Other than maybe speaking French. You know, I learned French in high school. I live in a province in Canada where I have to speak French. So I use French on a day-to-day basis. And maybe writing too, like writing essays and stuff in English class, because when I write my YouTube scripts, I need to do storytelling. Other than those 4 things, those are the only things I've ever that I learned in high school that I still use to this day. That's it. We're almost at 1,600 encounters, and this donut is about to end. So I might call it for today when we hit 1,600, because I would like to create more assets for my Twitch stream. So yeah, because my branding has changed a little bit since the last time I streamed on Twitch, so I even have to update my Twitch, like my banner and all that type of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I've been like in the zone for Terrakion. That's why I haven't screwed up. So I've been kind of ignoring chat a little bit. This donut is literally about to end. I don't even know why I'm still shiny checking, because if I get a shiny Terrakion, it's not like I'm going to be able to catch it with the 80 calories. Well, that was another Scrafty phase, or Scraggy phase. That was phase number, I think we're on 5 or 6. I don't even know at this point. I'm actually not even going to reset my game, because we're going to do 2 more Kyogre encounters and then call it quits for the day. So yeah. All right. Finalizing join mod call. I might join later, who knows? I might. While I'm rebranding the Twitch. Here is encounter 1600. Will it shine or will it disappoint? It disappointed. All right, let's see who we can raid. Who is live? Who is live? It's most likely going to be Raid Away because he's the only person that's live at the same time that I end. Who is live? Raid Away Plus. Shiny Hunting Mewtwo. Ooh. Shiny Hunting Mewtwo in yellow. That's a crazy hunt. 1 in 8,192. That's crazy. All right, chat. I'm going to send you guys over to Raid Away Plus. He is shiny hunting for Mewtwo in Pokemon Yellow. That's a crazy hunt. That might take him a while. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you that liked, subscribed. I appreciate all the donators. Saffron, I appreciate you so much, bro, for gifting a 5 and a 1. You gifted 6 today, which is crazy. And Crispy for donating a 5. I appreciate it so much. You guys don't even understand. But yeah, I will be live again on Tuesday. I'm live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And starting Tuesday, this week I use this week as a test week to test out my new PC. This thing runs phenomenally while streaming. I am 100% confident and sure that my PC can handle multi-streaming again. So we're gonna be live on Twitch horizontally and YouTube vertically at the same time. So if you guys prefer horizontal streams, make sure to follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/ZepidBorsalino. We're trying to hit 100 followers over there. We have 45 right now, so we're 55 away, which is pretty doable. I think we could do that within, like, I'm hoping for like a month or two. I think we can do it in that time. But yeah, again, I appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, I'll catch y'all on Tuesday on either Twitch or YouTube. Either way, I'll see you there. Peace.